If you've never seen XCOM 2 before, it's a like squad-based tactics game. In sort of the same way that Monster Train is sort of a squad-based tactics game, but also very much not in the same way. And Long War 2 is it's an official mod that was made by people from the XCOM 1 modding community. And then they were hired by the publisher of XCOM 2 to make Long War 2 for XCOM 2. And it was really sweet. And I got to work on it for a while I was in production myself, so I did a lot of the balancing for Legend difficulty. So I personally think the balancing is great for Legend difficulty, which makes it fun for me to play it. So in base, we have the Guerrilla Tactics School, and we're training up our first Trial by Fire officer. This is an officer perk that levels up our lower level soldiers much faster, so we can start to widen the experience in the barracks, I guess. Makes it so every soldier under sergeant gets an automatic level up whenever they go on a mission with that officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 soldiers under sergeant still. I've had a little bit more money than usual, so I got to buy a second room in the Advanced Warfare Center to train extra perks, and we have a few soldiers with Quick Study who I'm going to try to train with pistol perks, which I'm hoping will be sweet. I built a power relay, I've got the proving ground done, and we're going for hazmat vests. And I'm working on a resistance comms to get more contacts. We have 4 out of 4 regions contacted right now, so this will let us keep expanding, although we only have 10 intel, so we won't actually be able to expand. I think the region that I want to expand to next costs 134 to go to, so we need 124 intel from somewhere. Invent Robotics is about to complete. That'll give us tier 2 drones for our specialists. We have a number of white good specialists, so that'll be really nice. I hate Fart Falcon. Here's the map. New Arctic is strength 3, and there's a smash and grab available there. Was I going to play that? Like, almost have soldiers for it, but not quite, I think. I could pull this Haven Advisor and send these 4. Play an A-team mission. I sort of want to let the Assault stay as a Haven Advisor until I generate a rendezvous in that region, though. I think the smash and grab is not that important. I was going to do it, but the Shinobi got injured. It sounds believable. Especially the part about the Shinobi getting injured. That seems like sort of how this campaign has been going. So in Eastern Europe, we have a Strength 4 region, although we do have a troop column that's launching in 3 days, 18 hours, which will take it down to Strength 3 again. And then we've got... Oh yeah, we definitely want to counter this Dark event, which is placing Faceless on missions. This is a stealth team that's trying to win that mission without being spotted. And we're trying to also counter this mission with a somewhat strong team. I think I put a lot of exosuits on them. So exosuits are the thing we tech rushed to give us a little bit of a leg up. They have a really strong consumable attack that deals like 4 to 9 damage and hits 100% of the time, and it's a huge cone, and it can crit. So yeah, that's that. I sort of thought this might be happening. Hey, Danger Dave, thanks for the 17 months. I'll Bomo show to you as well. Just in this little time, I've gone from 10 to 12 intel. Your regions make a surprising amount of pensive intel. But that sort of fucks everything up. Probably pull this entire squad. Because otherwise I'm just not going to be able to send soldiers here. Unless I tried to run the retail with 1, 2, 3, 4. I can pull you. 5. Could pull all the other Haven advisors and get 7 here. I waited for the technical. 19 hours. Question is just how valuable are the Haven advisors in the spots that they're in? I don't hate pulling them, I guess. Alright, let's scan for 19 hours, then pull Haven advisors. I would like to counter this Dark event. It would be a nice thing to be able to do. I want the intel reward from that mission too. What are the concepts I need to know, you need to know, to understand XCOM correctly? I mean, you can always conceptualize things in different ways. The concepts that I use at a simple level to understand XCOM are like sort of the same things that you know about deck builders. Like you have to get stronger to deal with the next problem that's presented to you. Enemies are always leveling up and stuff, so you need to get stronger and stronger and stronger to deal with enemies. And then I think about soldiers in terms of their ability to function in different situations that you're commonly in as a more general approach to thinking about the game. So how good is a soldier when you're perfectly set up and you're able to like defend high ground for a sharpshooter or something? All of a sudden sharpshooters are really good in that situation. How good is a soldier when there are enemies flanking you? Like assaults are going to be really good in that situation. Shinobis are pretty good. How good is a soldier when you're not in contact with enemies yet, but you may be about to be? Overwatch soldiers are suddenly really good in that situation. Shinobis are really good in that situation. So just understanding the different situations that you're often going to be in, I guess. I have one more exosuit. Sharpshooter, sharpshooter. You probably do not need an exosuit since you are perfectly capable of killing stuff on your own. Does want an exosuit though. Maybe a Lance Corporal Gunner and a Lance Corporal Sharpshooter. I want to build a 4th sniper rifle. Sharpshooter's the campaign. Sharpshooter's the campaign, I guess. Actually had one more depth perception. Alright, I have 4 sharpshooters. Every single one of them has a depth perception PCS. That's pretty solid. That ain't bad. I don't know if you're talking about XCOM when you're talking about the wiki, but reading the wiki is definitely a good idea if you want to understand how to play this game. I'm gonna go double medkit. Why? I don't know. It doesn't seem like there are other things that are good, I guess. Hyperreactive pupils. Plus 10 aim for your next shot with a primary weapon after a shot misses. Nah. Could I buy a rookie? Could send a rookie on this mission. This is just like sort of a free promotion for a rookie, you know? Although at this point in the campaign, pre-promoting rookies is almost worse than training them to be the class that you want. Under training, you could buy more rookies and train them. We were discussing the Dwarf Fortress. Okay, I thought you might be. Alright, team. Let's protect this data tab.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
What does depth perception do? It gives you 5 aim against enemies who are lower elevation than you, and also removes 25 of their dodge. And removing 25 of an enemy's dodge is... it's a little bit weird in this game, but it's not that much worse than just gaining another 25 aim. Of course, you have to be on high ground against the enemies or it doesn't do anything, but putting sharpshooters on high ground is not the worst problem to have. There are much more difficult things to do for sure. I should have a shinobi somewhere. Oh, I don't have a shinobi anywhere. There was a shinobi in the team that I was going to remove from the mission, but didn't. Okay. So, there will be active enemies on the map, likely in map corners, so likely over here. There will be one pod near my rebels. We want to work out where these enemies are so that they can't just walk into us and shoot us. That's an empty corner.
Sure thing.
I'm on it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. No problem, boss.
Oh, interesting. Okay. It's a fairly manageable enemy pod.
Heading to that location. I'm going. Moving to designated coordinates.
These are missions where you have an overwhelming force on the map, but like you're not in danger of dying on a mission like this, but you're in danger of losing a good number of rebels and taking a good number of wounds on soldiers as well, if you don't respect the mission at least a little bit. That was a pretty good use of a consumable, I thought.
Come get some. Suppressing fire on target.
These enemy reinforcements or your own. The reinforcements warning thing is telling me that there are enemy reinforcements on the way.
On Overwatch.
Got some advent here.
What is that? It's a Muton Centurion or something? Good luck, rebels. Alright.
Negative steht noch.
Gonna shoot.
Stronger than you thought.
Neither one gaming.
Damn, that stings.
Suppose we have a shot through this building at something. Nah. Thank you, Darwin Gaming, for the 5. More gifted subs, right? Oh, my dashboard isn't working. Oh, the page is like frozen. I'm pretty sure pretty sure you gifted 5 subs already tonight, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you totally did. Why didn't the sectoid shoot against a flanked soldier? Sectoid was a Dumbo. Sectoid was a big Dumbo.
Enemy eliminated. Get a closer look.
Just kill it. Take it.
That won't do it.
Looks like I can get that sniper in a spot to do good things. Okay, so we have 2 of the pods on the map identified. I suspect there's one out here somewhere.
Absolutely. I've been
Yeah.
on the ground.
I'm trying to pull that pod. It's not like, it's not a bad thing that I just walked into that at all. If I pull it, I can deal with it, and if I don't, it's like somewhere in Fog of War, waiting to kill me. We go for this? We gotta go for this, right?
We could use one of those.
%42%? We need to get better drones.
Going haywire.
I don't know. I'm not sure that that's actually any good at all. Because I can just, that. It seems like less work.
Going in for the kill. On my way. You're too close.
Critical?
Eliminated.
Critical?
Will do. Got it. Moving to position.
Oh no, I have to run such a long way to pick that up.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh no. I was gonna like dash down here. Seemed more immediately relevant. Fine. Give me this shit.
Got it.
Double Illyrium core? Yeah, we'll call that worth. I believe I have 3 more rebels than can actually work in that haven right now. Not trying to say anything by that exactly, just a thing to think about.
This is gonna hurt.
Need an evac! This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
We might have reached the point in the campaign where the decision to be made is to walk backwards from this rather than trying to kill the aliens with rebels.
What's over there?
What's the best equipment option and why is it the shredder gun? Shredder gun's pretty good.
All right, I'll go.
Definitely pretty sweet.
Stepping off!
Bjorn Hetland. Thane. This fellow just successfully led a rendezvous in the region.
Closing on target position now. In los, zeigt euch! Panzerung getroffen.
Rebels ever get better equipment? Yeah. When we research mag weapons, which we're currently researching, they will start being equipped with some laser weapons, but they stay like a tier behind, basically. Tier behind your other soldiers. I'm okay with that.
What was that? Taking fire over here. That one hurt a little.
Oh, look at these. Where's the muton? Where's the muton?
Bin dabei. Das hat nicht viel bewirkt. I'm on the move.
We don't know. It's not really what you want.
Move, move, move.
You don't have a shot on anything.
Heading out. Incoming over here. Subduing target. I'm on the move.
What's my sniper's base accuracy? This one? This is the highest level soldier on my roster, I believe. Soldier has 92 base aim. Also has an elite stock and an elite scope. Elite stock, elite scope.
Oh yeah. Affirmative, covering now. Is it clear?
Alright. This is a bit of a mess. Wouldn't be super surprising if we lost a soldier or two over here. Hey, Frazzle Rouser. Thanks for the 23 months. Whoa. It's a high roll. Boom show to you too, Frazzle Rouser.
In position.
Cover.
Squad side penalty less than lower than in base game. I don't know what it is in base game. So maybe. Cover tile might not work.
Finally.
Risk just moving here, I guess.
Flashbang.
Oh, that's okay. This is where the Muton is. Ooh, I might have a vision of that with my sharpshooter. It does have like 15 health though.
Heading out.
What happens if they kill the data tab? We lose the ability to gather intel in the region for like 3 weeks or something. So not desirable, but as long as they don't kill it, nothing matters. Like, if it's on 1 HP at the end of the mission, that's just as good as it being on full HP.
Affirmative.
Oh my god, I can't see it.
Double time.
Wait, that's a joke. How can I possibly not see it from there? Thanks.
Okay, so I got one.
Promotion earned.
What's over there?
I'm trusting you here.
Hit for 15. The most it can possibly hit for is 13, unfortunately. 10. Right. That's not that bad.
Need a light? Sure thing.
How's it going, Ellis in Numberland?
That's how it's done.
Und weiter geht's. Feuerschutz.
Okay, I'll go.
It's just that Muton is
It's killing time.
very, very, very scary enemy, so we have to hope it doesn't kill us all somehow. I mean, it's not gonna kill us all, but I hope it doesn't kill any of our soldiers somehow. Grenade, I'm actually okay with. Doesn't kill them, does it?
That one hurt.
Yeah. Don't kill it.
Too close to the heat. Fire's getting close here. Put it out. More coming in.
Okay, I do have a soldier on fire.
Rock and roll.
Missed?
Shot wide.
Didn't even know that was possible. Oh,
The pain.
order? Maybe shoot the rocket that removed its cover before firing with the sharpshooter. Although I don't think the sharpshooter can see it anymore, actually. I think my order was correct. Yeah. Because the cover is not there anymore, it doesn't lean out anymore.
Rücke vor.
This would be a really good shot to hit. For 4, ideally.
Ziel verfehlt.
Oh dear. That
Confirmed.
probably kills it. Soldier is unfortunately on fire, meaning that it can't do a whole lot.
I hope it's worth it. Heads down!
Better to lose a rebel or the data thing? Definitely a rebel. Definitely better to lose a rebel. I think we can get away with you losing neither here.
What's over there?
these?
Definitely got that. Need a resupply.
Roger that.
We really don't know where these reinforcements are going to show up. Show up just about anywhere.
Moving out. Digging in.
As long as they don't steal the loot, it's fine. As long as they don't kill any of my soldiers, it's fine. I should have checked this at some point. Might be something I actually want to hack.
Go, go, go! Affirmative. Covering now.
One Rocketeer, one Holy shit. Are they going to take the Overwatch shots from my specialists that are trying to kill the Muton? So far, no. Okay, that's lucky at least. Oh good, plus 10 aim. Alright, well, missed some shots here and there. Ankle, thanks very much for the Twitch Prime. That was a graze. Graze for lethal damage. Okay. So a bunch of robots. My assault has formidable.
Not a problem. Only the best.
Hey, who ate my Big Mac? Soldier also has formidable. Was a move somewhere that gave me vision. Maybe open the door. Maybe open the wall. Here?
Got it, moving.
We are attempting to defend the data tap
I'm on the move.
with, you know, some amount of success. Late game, these missions get harder and harder and harder because your data tap does not get more and more HP, but the enemies shoot for more and more damage.
Running.
Soldier's still on fire.
Moving to position. Covering. What's over Holding position.
Hopefully they don't just run up and kill the data tab. That would be a bit of a letdown.
Halte Stellung.
I'm going.
You know what? I'll Overwatch.
Let's move already. Making new friends.
Okay.
Hack the planet.
We get to go for a mech steal next turn.
Blasting that target.
That's probably better than you shooting a rocket.
Take much more of this.
I'm all right. This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
I only scratched them.
Alright, I have Trojan. That first mech is done. I don't know if I can see the second one.
Heading out. Missed the target. Weapons burning
Ooh.
out fast. Kill confirmed.
It'd been actively bad to kill that. I don't have area suppression in the way that I want to. Straight up don't have suppression.
Wechsle Position. Tired of waiting around.
Disorient reflexes. Yeah, I think we just Overwatch though.
Got it covered. What am I doing with this? I'm all over it.
I could convince the mech to
Affirmative. Covering now. Overwatch.
use Bombard. If I hunker here, I think it always uses Bombard and it shouldn't kill my rebel. And if it does kill my rebel, like whatever, it's a rebel.
Come get some.
Trojan virus. I think it's already dead though. I am just not super impressed by your Overwatches this mission, friend.
Not much of a hit. Alright, now we're hurt.
We're doing everything at the same time. Okay. My rebel died. This just took 2 moves.
Rüstung ist stark.
Maybe it only took one move.
On my way. That's right. Out of ammo here.
Oh, is there only one reinforcement pod on these? I didn't realize that. This is it.
Let's get it.
This is the moment. Master enemy 42% of the time. Hey! Mech units will be reprogrammed to serve the resistance. I got a robot.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So we lost 2 rebels, we got 1 robot, we took 1 relevant wound on a soldier, I think. I think the other wounds are on rebels. Does the mech count as a wounded soldier for me? It might. I took a wound on the technical who was burning, a wound on a rebel who went to 2 out of 4. Can't think of who else took a wound. Do we count rebels on the spreadsheet? Probably. Probably be polite. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mech with the wound on it was counting on the like number of wounded things. The bombard didn't wound my soldier. It killed a rebel, but it didn't wound my soldier. Who was the person who was training in the AWC? You were a Haven advisor. Get around. Once returned, gain an additional action after taking a standard shot at a flanked or exposed target with your primary weapon. We take close encounters here, right? Once per turn, gain a bonus action after taking a standard shot with your primary weapon. And an enemy within 4 tiles. That's not close combat specialist, this is close combat specialist. Fire twice in a row at an enemy, each shot suffers an aim penalty of -15. No cooldown on this ability. I don't remember what I take here at all. What does YouTube Jorbs say? Does anybody remember? I don't remember if close encounters works with run and gun. That's the thing. Close encounters cannot be used on the same turn as run and gun, so I take rapid fire. I used to take close encounters? Really? It doesn't work with run and gun. Really? YouTube Jorbs says close encounters is bonkers. Fuck! Oh yeah, I like vaguely remember how that works. Fuck. I should have just trusted YouTube Jorbs. Kubikuri is interesting. Special shot against most enemies who have taken any damage. Any critical hit kills them, but regular hits do half damage, requires 2 actions, and has a 4-turn cooldown. You can take Hunter's Instincts for +2 damage against flanked enemies. It's better with Serial. Which tends to be the really strong thing that sharpshooters do late game. Sure. got a Blade Storm Shinobi. Sharpshooters are leveling up. This is my gunner who's wounded for a while. Take formidable. Okay, everything's going all right here. The point of doing that was to take a look at who we could actually throw in here. I could try to get steady hands on the sharpshooter. This is my quick study technical. Can grab return fire, can grab center mass. Both quite good. Executioner is okay on a sharpshooter too. I really want to get this steady hands. Long War the only mod? You can see what mods I'm using with, like, I don't know, it says in the so far spreadsheet, there's a link to the mod package. Okay. Currently, no missions to go on. I would like to deploy some Haven Advisors. I'm going to, like, send my A-team as Haven Advisors, and then I'm going to have to pull them, like, immediately to send them on the missions that they actually need to go on, but whatever.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Gremlin Mark II, battle scanners, red screen rounds. We could build some red screen rounds, and that would let us full command mechs more often. Red screen rounds are a bullet type that reduce hack defense for whatever you hit with them. Okay, having grabbed that, the reason I was grabbing that was that I didn't have enough money to start on mag weapons without selling stuff that I cared about quite a lot. So we can just queue up a basic research for a second. I'm gonna fly to the black market and sell a little bit of the loot that I just got.
Avenger plotting new course.
I send the mech out on missions. I am not allowed to send the mech out on missions. But I can use it on Haven defense type stuff. That region actually didn't have didn't have extra rebels. Thought it did, but it did not. So those rebels that died actually did matter quite a lot. Oops. Okay, magnetic weapons is 16 days away. I need to build a lab.
I'll send word.
Supply drops in 3 days. It's like allowed to sell everything and buy a scientist here, I think. 171 supply. Three days. The thing is, it resupplies in 3 days, so I can get a scientist now, and then in 3 days it will reset. But if I don't take the scientist now, I'm never getting that scientist. I'm just thinking this launches before then, right? So we could do the troop column and then go sell for the scientist. I think that's important. I also think it's fairly likely I will forget to do that. So hopefully I don't forget to do that. Is that the region we removed 3 faceless from? Yes, it was. It was. So we did have 3 rebels hiding, but then we removed 3 faceless, and then our intel rebels got attacked, and we lost 2 more rebels, so we just lost 5. Too bad. targeted by enemy fire, automatically fire back with your pistol once per turn. Let's do it. What was I just thinking? I was just thinking I did that already. This paused because one of the missions is at 100%, but this is a mission I would like to over-infiltrate. Whoa! Where'd the strength just go? A point of strength just left Eastern Europe, but I have no idea where it went. There's going to be a 3 strength troop column, followed by 2 strength other missions. I really don't know where it went. It didn't go here. It, like, left. So there is a simulated war going on the rest of the globe, and the regions that I don't have contact with can gain vigilance and stuff, but I'm really surprised that a legion would have left the region with 6 vigilance. Go somewhere else. Alright, trial by fire. That's our next officer level. Any kills of a non-human enemy by the squad have a 33% chance to grant 1 intel point as long as the officer is healthy. The officer improves the aim, will, and hack of soldiers within command range by half the difference between the soldier and officer. Aim, will, and hack is 87 will. Not terrible. Oh, this is actually the soldier I put a will PCS in. Alright, we want to lead some missions with our sergeant with trial by fire. And I don't really have a soldier that I want to train officer perks on right now, so I won't. What does will do? Side defense and stopping your soldier from panicking, mostly. This is launching in 1 day, 8 hours, but the supply drops in 16 hours. Weird. So let's scan for 10 hours. A-team mission, I think? Worth doing.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Canada broke free on their own. Maybe. This is a mission what the sharpshooter wouldn't actually be that incredible on. Can't bring a shinobi. I could bring this shinobi, but this shinobi is the one with trial by fire, so I want to send low-level soldiers on a mission with that shinobi. Ooh, I could bring Jorbs. I could bring this shinobi and Jorbs. Strength in the region is going to go down to 2 while we're infiltrating. Technical is quick studying. Should my technical be like learning shit? Like officer abilities, maybe? Going to bring Jorbs. I'm sure it will go great. Yeah, Ratley. Okay, gunner, assault specialist. technical, 4 exosuits, 3 with a shredder gun and 1 with an extra rocket. Team should be able to win. All the guns are loaded up except for this one is missing. I guess one of these.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position to drop.
This is 100% in 4 hours. Okay. I think I had that technical in a haven, and that's why I wasn't training it. But we definitely want you learning some stuff. And late game, I really like technical officers. Shinobi officers feel like they fall off a bit quite a lot in some of the missions. Focus fire. Spend an action point to pinpoint a target and grant your squad cumulative aim bonuses and 1 armor piercing on attacks against that target for the rest of the turn. I'd rather just shoot something though. The soldier's gonna have 83 aim, pistol perks, and shredder ammo. You scan to the troop column. Oh my gosh. Is that a UFO or is it Liberation 1? Can I already do Liberation 1 in Eastern Europe? I don't think I have. I think that might be Liberation 1. We literally have every mission there. It's probably Liberation 1. Vesper rank. Well, I could maybe send a team to that after this happens. It's a very light troop column with an assault specialist technical double sharpshooter. This is about setting up the sharpshooters and trying to make things good for them. How many teams do we have deployed at the moment? I think 4. I think I didn't put Haven Advisors back also. Whoops. Slums District, Roach Station. Our squaddy sharpshooters, that's correct. You have to see how good squaddy sharpshooters are. They're like a lot worse. Getting death from above is sort of a big deal, so that you can steady every turn. But if your soldier is bad enough that they don't get kills anyway, death from above wouldn't have done anything regardless. Ooh, I have a ballistic assault rifle. This is perhaps not the A team.
Moving to position.
I have to launch this mission because I want to buy a scientist 6 hours from now. There is also another mission that I'd like to go on, so there's that too.
Rolling out. They're on to us.
Cool. Alright, well, that blows squad concealment. There's a window there, huh? Yep.
Already there.
Yeah, I'm sort of surprised that that happened. Like, I can see in this window with this soldier, right? But there isn't even a civilian here. That was off that civilian, who my assault can see, by the way. That's sort of a little bit bullshit. Gotta call it like it is there.
I need an evac ASAP! This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight. Absolutely. Scanning.
Na los, zeigt euch!
Got it covered.
Was war das für ein Geräusch?
Oh, that's not where I want a pod to be right now.
Schon unterwegs.
Heading out.
I may end up having to just fight here with my sharpshooters horribly mispositioned.
Whatever you say. On Overwatch. Overwatch.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
What's making that noise?
Wanna move forward?
I'm going. I'm on it. Got it covered.
Biete Feuerschutz. Da drüben hat sich was bewegt.
Can't even work out who should be moving forward if I'm moving forward. Evacs in 2.
We've got advent here.
Okay. Double snake drone and triple snake drone.
This is gonna hurt.
I do have Ever Vigilant. Please hit this.
You can't handle me. Interesting. Ten four.
Wechsle Position.
X. About to get poisoned.
Ziel eliminiert. Munition ist gleich alle.
Come get some.
Hier sind Advent-Truppen. Schwerer Beschuss in dieser Zone.
Ooh, that has shadow stuff.
They got me! They're moving to flank me!
It can hit all three? That's bad.
Damn, that stings! That didn't feel good.
Sie haben mich erwischt.
Didn't think it could hit all three.
It is clear.
Mission went bad real quick? Nah, it's going great. Be great's a little bit strong.
Finally! Step back! Multiple targets neutralized!
I'm sure we'll have a team for the next mission. How many did that kill? Looks like 0. That's unfortunate.
On my way. I feel kind of weak. Up close and personal. They're toast.
Got it.
What's over there?
Probably no other enemies on this map.
Taking fire over here. I'm under fire.
I think the wrist-mounted shotguns cost like
Incoming fire.
about
There's heavy fire on
4
this side.
times as much as all of the other equipment that my soldiers are using on this mission.
This is Firebrand. It's
Not
time to go.
each, but like total.
Das sieht hässlich aus.
I need a med
Dr.
kit here.
Jeeves, thank you very much. The $10 donation, I appreciate it. There's loot if I can end the mission this turn. Pass.
Copy 9.
Woo! You see that?
You, thank you.
No problem, boss. Not too shabby. What am I doing with this?
Yeah, there can't possibly be more stuff on the map.
Objekt gesichert.
I just paid 28 supply, or paid a wound or whatever for 28 supply.
It's killing time. Covering now. Incoming! Over here!
I could have aid protocoled that soldier.
Alright, that one hurt.
Oh my gosh, stop taking 2 from that. Please. Please stop taking 2.
Might have winged him.
Going in for the kill. Rolling out.
Hmm. This mission went like about as poorly as it possibly could have. Managed not to lose a soldier.
See that one?
Might be time to put a scientist in the Advanced Warfare Center though.
Bin dabei.
It's a thing you're allowed to do.
Feind terminiert. Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Triple poison was rough. I didn't think that it had the range to hit 3 soldiers there. I thought it could hit 2 soldiers, but even if it hit 2 soldiers, it was still going to be bad. We get any good loot for selling to buy the scientist? Well, it is a troop column, so it comes with supplies, Illyrium alloys, and all of the enemy's corpses. We got all this. We got... Oh my god, I thought that was 7 Illyrium cores and I was about to freak out. We got 1 Illyrium core. So, looking at the roster right now, we got 6 soldiers wounded for 10 plus days, including a somewhat important officer, a staff sergeant, two staff sergeants, sharpshooter, who I'd really like to get going because I want sharpshooters to carry the middle of this campaign. So, given all that, I think it makes very good sense to throw a scientist in the AWC. This was for an engineer, right? I think we maybe just aren't doing that. Healing rate plus 50%. Means we heal twice as fast. The way that it says that is sort of confusing, but what it actually means is that we heal twice as fast.
Avenger plotting new course.
Snake did 10 to 12 damage across 3 soldiers and blew itself up to deny loot. Yeah. Yeah, true. I have 10 Viper corpses. I will get the free Viper autopsy the next time I complete a tech. My research has just started to be sort of slow, so grabbing this seemed important. Illyrium cores are going to be down to 20 to sell starting next month in like a couple of hours. It feels like I'm selling a lot of Illyrium cores. Feels like I'm gonna keep doing that maybe. That's good. Supply drops in 3 hours. Missions are on their way. Throw Haven advisors in here. Just completely random Haven advisors just to get a little bit of potential recruit income. Maybe recruit a new rebel. But they're not going to stick around long enough to get a rendezvous to work. You know what? This... I don't know. Should probably go here. Since he's the one who's actually staying in the Haven long enough to get a rendezvous, and that's the Haven that I really want a rendezvous in. This region's down to 2 strength. I could play this mission now. There's not much reason not to play it. It's not going to get any easier. Oh, yes it is. We're going to 200% on that one. Okay, I think good. I think as good as it's going to get right now. I can recruit a rookie and train another shinobi. That's what I can do. If you make contact with the other countries, we get more of the same. More havens, more missions, more income, more aliens fighting us. Okay.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Akbamusho is from XCOM 1.
Priority message coming
Well,
through, Commander.
it's from
Putting it on screen now.
the city in Nigeria.
I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander. Our
Dinner's ready.
continued
Just a sec.
failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a vast improvement will do.
Every month there's a random thing in the black market which is in high demand. And that month it was Illyrium cores. Awkward rally. answer is, of course, in Siberia. Use intel you have gathered to uncover this dark event. Cost 5 intel.
Commander,
Thanks.
the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources
What?
stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Income plus 100 plus 423. Supply drop 169 supply. What? What? 254 was stolen due to unknown cause. How many faceless are in this fucking region? Holy shit. Region must have a very large number of faceless on it.
Avenger plotting new course.
Like maybe a 14-day quarantine or something would have been a good idea when rebels were arriving in the Haven.
Commander, to aid in your efforts, we have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance headquarters for your use.
Market is open.
So this month, Advent Trooper corpses are in high demand. We're selling for 7 instead of 5.
Setting course for Eastern European Ward.
Rebel Mech is the only loyal Resistance member. Literally everything else is faceless. We could take this to vulnerable still. No reason not to at the moment that I can see. That's a good Liberation 1 detection. Okay. So now the reason is that we'd want to infiltrate this as quickly as possible. But we still have 8 days, 15 hours on that. I think it's worth it to try to get this to vulnerable. Give vulnerable, please. Chat is all V-bots. How many faceless in chat? If I get a good moderator for chat, will it like launch a rendezvous? And ban the spy chat members. Alright, we missed it.